Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it, guys. So I wanted to do this video, guys, to talk a little bit about the upcoming patches again. We have two still two patches to go, right? And one of them will probably be in this month. Yes, in this month, that it's already kind of in the half of the month, but yeah. And we will see the first dev vlogs very soon. And the last one will be on December. And a lot of people are expecting too much from the October patch, I gotta be honest. The one that you need to wait for is the December patch. That's the one that we will probably get I don't know about the Eurofighter, but at least the Gripen, Fox 3 missiles, anything like that. Of course, this isn't confirmed, but according to the leaks that we had and everything like that, the December patch will be most likely the one that will be the big one, like we have we had last year, right? We had the MiG-29s and F-16s coming up in the last patch of the year last year, right? And normally this is what happens, especially because you gotta remember Gaijin is a company, right? And they try to, I don't work there, but at least it feels like that. And if they're not doing this, they should start be doing or should start doing this type of thing, which is just basically accompany what the world is passing by in the sense of sales and in the sense of holidays and everything like that, right? And even I can see those trends going up and down depending on how much money I get by views in YouTube, because in the way that it works, if there's more people putting money into ads in YouTube, for example, it normally is because there is a sale that's going to happen, or some form of real life holiday or anything like that, that basically makes all the companies fight more for ads, right? Making the price go up. So I can see the trend that, for example, just before Christmas, you get like way more per view money than like in January. They even call it a slump, if I'm not mistaken, the January slump or early year slump or something like that, because it's basically all the money on revenue of ads and stuff goes down because there is no holiday and not everybody is buying as much stuff as they used to. So normally, if even YouTube and YouTube videos can be related to that type of thing, you can imagine that Gaijin probably does that as well. And that's probably the reason why normally the December patch or certain patches of the year are normally bigger than the other ones. The October patch is normally one of the smallest ones, at least in the last couple of years. Even when something interesting comes in the October patch, it's normally a small patch, So the pinnacle of that was last year with the Finnish tech tree being added, which was a field with copy paste. We had like only 2 or 3 like proper new vehicles, some new variants of vehicles that were already in the game, and then pretty much everything else was copy paste. And not a lot of people got happy about that, and that's why I think this year we will see a little bit of a better October patch. But still, I wouldn't expect the Gripen, I wouldn't expect the Eurofighter, or any type of big change to the game. Of course, there is always the chance of small changes that will have a big impact. One of the examples is the nets going for 12.3 BR in the next BR change, and that, although is a small change, it makes it so that it's kind of important for people that play with that aircraft, right, or in the Israeli tech tree. So of course we can always have this type of small/big change, but I don't think we will see major like, oh my god, game-changing things, which is kind of sad. Hopefully I'm wrong, but at least we have the hope that if the patch in October is really not that interesting, the patch in December always makes it up for it. And I'm really excited about the December patch because smaller nations will probably get some interesting things. I'm going even, I mean, I doubt that the US and the USSR won't receive anything, you know, because normally it's the two countries that receive the most stuff. But with the aircraft that we have right now, with the F-16C Block 50 and the SMT, we might even not see anything added to these two nations, and they only focusing on the other nations. That would be very interesting to see, because these two aircraft, they, I mean, although they aren't like the most maneuverable aircraft compared to the Gripen and the Eurofighter or anything like that, but they're still very, very modern, and they can use very modern missiles. You know, the R-77 can be used in the MiG, and the M120s can be used in the F-16, so you would be covered in systems and radars and everything compared to something like the Gripen, like the Eurofighter, or anything like that, right? So even if we don't receive as many aircraft as a lot of people will think, don't expect like 6 new top-tier aircraft. The most likely thing will be like 2 or 3 max in different countries. So for example, if the Eurofighter is added, it will be added for like 3 nations, the Italians, the Germans, and the UK, together with maybe a Gripen added to the Swedish, for example, and then another one like, I don't know, a Rafale or another MiG or another F-16 that somebody can have it. So that's where I think things should be and will be, actually. Not that it should be, but it will probably be. So even though we might not see an interesting patch in October, be ready for the December patch. And that's the point of the video, guys. Be ready for that patch, because that one will probably be one of the biggest ones. And I mean, probably the biggest one in 2023, right? So I'm really, really excited about that for the future. Hopefully that is the case, you know. It would be very, I mean, the hype is really big because of 4th gen aircraft, you know. We are very much on the way of modern, really modern aircraft. I mean, the Block 15, the MiG-29 SMT are already 2000s aircraft, right? The versions that we have. So we are really going for modern stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if those things are added. But anyway, let me know in the comments, what do you think about the October patch and the December patch? What do you expect from it? And I see you guys on the next one. So I see you guys, and bye. Subscribe, okay? See ya.